welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys the products that I use before and after electrolysis. Of course, I am of a darker hue, so some of these products will speak directly to the issues that come with being a darker skin tone, because hyperpigmentation is real. So let's just jump into it because I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, so first and foremost, have a good moisturizing face wash. All my life I thought I had oily skin, and I do, but it turns out I have oily skin predominantly in my T-zone. So the areas that I was treating, or the areas that I am treating rather, are dry all of a sudden. I don't know if that's with age or with the change in weather, but some areas now are dry. So my dermatologist and the tech recommended I try this Tatcha cleansing oil. So I've been using this in conjunction with another soap that I'll get to in a few. And I found that in the areas that I'm treating, I've seen an improvement in moisturization. So definitely pick this up. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. I guess while I'm on the subject of a soap, oh my gosh, you guys, this turmeric soap, I picked it up from Etsy, and I'll also link the shop in my description. So good. So you know, sometimes when you get electrolysis, it can lead to ingrowns, which can then lead to hyperpigmentation. I suggest you get something in your routine that lightens dark marks. This sucker does that. So I use this, and sometimes I'll also use this Aveeno Positively Radiant wash as well. You know, if I use one in the morning, I'll use the other one in the evening. I kind of like juggle it. So find what works for you, but I definitely suggest finding something that's moisturizing and something that can remove dark marks if you find that you have them after treatment. A good moisturizer is also very important. I use the Tatcha water cream and the Cetaphil moisturizer. Sometimes I use them together. Sometimes I'll use, again, one in the morning, one in the evening, and I find that this helps me keep hydrated. Now, the reason why you want to make sure your skin is hydrated is because if it's dry, when the tech goes to remove the hair, it'll break off, and nobody wants that. So it's very important to make sure your skin and the hair that's being treated is moisturized. So make sure you find something that works for you. In the same vein of that, when you have dark skin and you know you have a cut, or like I mentioned before, if you have an ingrown and it leads to hyperpigmentation, you go outside in the sun and you don't have sunscreen on the area, it's going to get darker. So I was running into that issue, and my derm reminded me, make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. And you know, a lot of us black folks don't do that because we think we don't need it or for whatever reason, but this stuff works. I've definitely seen an improvement in those darker areas after wearing sunscreen. And a little bit off topic, when I went on vacation the other day, I made it a point to put this all over my face daily, and I saw an improvement in my skin because the dark marks that I had were not being further darkened by the sun. So they're onto something when they tell us to use sunscreen. It makes a world of difference. Okay, what next? You guys know you're not supposed to be plucking the areas that you're treating. You're not supposed to be using Nair or Veet on the areas that you're treating. So what I do, whenever I see a little pesky hair coming up, I use like little small scissors to snip it, or one of these little puppies here. You can use a regular razor. Something about a regular razor on my face just makes me feel uncomfortable. So I used these two tools to kind of keep me in check between sessions. The more sessions you go to, the less likely, you know, you're gonna have to use this. Like I mentioned in the other video, I don't have a lot of hair. It's just like little, like fine hairs that have popped up over the years. So I don't have PCOS. I don't have like a lot of thick, coarse hair. If that's the case for you, you may have to use a regular razor. But if you just have like little wispies here and there, whiskers as I call them here and there, this will work for you. Well, you're gonna have to make it work for you, or you're just gonna have to leave it alone because you cannot pluck the site that's receiving treatment. And I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I've mentioned in other videos, when you're doing this particular treatment, especially on your face, you need to be careful. Don't use any exfoliating type fabric after treatment, because you don't want to like rip off any scabs or just irritate the area in general. You want to use clean hands to wash the areas that you're treating. But I think I went over that in detail in my last video. I'll put up the 2 videos relating to this topic over here, or over here. I don't know where it goes on YouTube. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Thanks for watching. You guys have been commenting on the last couple of videos that I've done on this topic. Feel free to comment on this one. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thumbs up the video, share it, all that good stuff I beg you guys to do in every single video. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.